Welcome to the Nevis newscast for Wednesday, October 21st, 2020. I am Bronte Swanston Hendrickson.
My government has championed education and training. We feel that that is a critical approach to national development, and we have, as part of that, decided that we must expose our people to foreign languages.
Premier and the Senior Minister of Education, the Honorable Mark Brantley, on Wednesday, October 21st, met with Sheng Qi, a Mandarin Chinese teacher who is expected to begin working in the island's secondary schools. The meeting took place at the Premier's office.
Traditionally in our schools, we teach French and Spanish, but we know that the world has moved far beyond those traditional languages, and that while English is our mother tongue, as we integrate with the rest of the world, as the world shrinks and becomes a global village, as they say, that it's important for us to engage with other languages. Many of our students who have gone and studied in Taiwan under the long tradition of cooperation that we have with your country, they have come back, and many of them do speak that language. The purpose, of course, for us now is to expand that and to ensure that our young people, our school-age youth, are equipped with Mandarin skills. It's a pilot initiative at this point, but we are hopeful that if our people respond positively, if our school-age children respond positively, that we can continue this nexus with Taiwan, this partnership with Taiwan, to ensure that we have Mandarin embedded in our people here in terms of a fourth language that they can learn.
Sheng Qi, who graduated from Taiwan's Ming Chuang University in 2016, holds a bachelor's degree in teaching Chinese as a second language, as well as a bachelor's degree in applied English.
你好, my name is Chen Qi, and I'm a Mandarin teacher from Taiwan. In the era of the globalization, Mandarin and English becomes the top two most people spoken language. If you can speak Mandarin and English, then you can talk to more than 2 billion people in the world. I hope that the students here can grab this opportunity to gain one more ability for themselves, and also I hope they can build a better connection between Taiwan and St. Kitts and Nevis.
Sheng Qi was introduced to the Premier by His Excellency Tom Lee, Republic of China Taiwan Resident Ambassador to St. Kitts and Nevis.
This is our government's first time to send a Mandarin teacher to the Federation. Chen Qi, she came to the Federation about 3 weeks ago. And of course, she had gone through the 2-week quarantine and tested negative. Otherwise, she won't be here. And she is a very experienced Mandarin teacher. She taught in Japan and Thailand before. So it's not strange to her to teach Mandarin outside Taiwan. So I very believe Ms. Chen soon will become a great asset to the Federation.
According to Ambassador Lee, 2 additional volunteers from the Republic of China Taiwan are scheduled to arrive in the Federation in mid-November. Minister of Water Services in the Nevis Island Administration, the Honorable Spencer Brand, says the Caribbean Community Climate Change Center and USAID-funded water security project recently commissioned in Nevis falls within the development plans for the water sector on the island. He noted that the N.I.A. is currently in the process of rehabilitating the storage tank, which was built in 1901 to add to the capacity of the Hamilton water storage facility.
Another reservoir along with a new pump station will be constructed at Pond Hill in the near future to replace the aged 160,000 gallon fiberglass tank. This new tank, with a proposed capacity of 250,000 gallons, is necessary, as it will obviously increase the storage capacity of water in the area, so that in the event of a disaster or an emergency, more water will be available for use by our consumers. Additionally, the Pond Hill tank will act as a point for serving the Morning Star area and will eliminate high pressure in the water system and act as a pressure zone for Upper Hamilton, Cherry Gardens, and the surrounding areas.
Minister Brand was speaking at the commissioning ceremony for the water security project held at the Charlestown Secondary School on Tuesday, October 20th, 2020.
That the Nevis Island Administration, through the Ministry of Water Services, is working closely with other stakeholders to enhance our water system and supply towards bringing water security to all the people of Nevis using various strategies in an integrated way.
Minister of Water Services, the Honorable Spencer Brand. In related news,
just yesterday, one of our schools had to have had a shortened day because the main water line was broken and it took some time to be repaired. The loss of water had a sad effect on the use of the restrooms and the preparation of lunch at the school's kitchen. So sadly, the school day had to be cut short. Then, it is needless to say that the Ministry of Education does not in the least consider this a small or simple investment by 5Cs and USAID, but rather one that has tremendous implications for the sustainability of our schools now and in the future.
Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of Education, Kevin Barrett, emphasizing the timeliness and importance of the water security project at the commissioning ceremony held on Tuesday, October 20th at the Charlestown Secondary School. One of the schools benefiting from the project is the Charlestown Primary School. Student Chijari Mills delivered a poem titled Water.
Water. It falls on the earth, creating new birth of trees and flowers, giving life new worth. It transforms, it cools, purifies and rejuvenates, energizing the body. It sure feels so great. It fills up our rivers, ponds and streams, refreshing us each new day, causing Mother Nature to gleam. We can wash our hands and enjoy a cool drink. Pure, clean water is the best, don't you think? We collect it in buckets and cisterns and tanks. Especially during this time, we have to give thanks. Water, it's where nature begins and ends, precipitating and evaporating again and again. Thank you.
Still to come, Gender Affairs Division offers financial management advice to cope with effects of COVID-19. The details when we come back.
Taxes are the lifeblood of a nation. Feel good about what your tax dollars do in Nevis. As a responsible citizen, your tax dollars protect our environment. Pay your taxes on time. This message was brought to you by the Inland Revenue Department, Nevis.
Be a responsible citizen.
Welcome back. The following is a notice from the Nevis Electricity Company Limited, NEVLEC, regarding an outage notice for this week. On Thursday, October 22nd, NEVLEC wishes to advise customers on the Cotton Ground feeder from the bypass road to the Cotton Ground police station that there will be an outage on Thursday, October 22nd, 2020 from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. This is to upgrade high voltage lines from Paradise Estate to Dayton Gas Station and is part of the program to upgrade the Cotton Ground feeder. NEVLEC wishes to apologize for any inconvenience caused due to this interruption and again thanks the public for its patience and cooperation. Budgeting in times of financial strain, the effects of COVID-19. That was the theme of a forum which was hosted on Wednesday, October 21st by the Nevis Island Administration's Gender Affairs Division. Coordinator Lorraine Archibald highlighted the need for the educational forum.
The overall objective of this seminar is to inform, educate, and sensitize the general public on how to better manage money so that each individual or family will be better able to cope with the financial stressors of COVID-19. Let's develop the art of telling our money where it should go instead of us asking it where it went.
The Gender Affairs Division collaborated with the Ministry of Social Development and the Bank of Nevis Limited to successfully execute the activity. Featured speaker Denwick Liebert, credit manager at the Bank of Nevis Limited, discussed coping mechanisms, the need to be goal-oriented, the need to evaluate and track your spending, how to construct a budget, investing your savings, and how to make saving easy.
You list your monthly income that I spoke about from all sources, and list your the total of your current expenses. And so, you take the time to examine your budget for inaccuracies and make corrections. Don't overinflate and don't under. Try to be as correct as possible. If you are spending more than you're earning, you will need to make changes. Are there any ways you can increase your income? Example, get a part-time job. Are there any expenses that can be reduced, postponed, or eliminated? Be honest about what is necessary, is a necessity, and what isn't.
Shelley Liebert of the Gender Affairs Division also advised that additional assistance is being offered by the division.
We prepared a small package for those in attendance. If you're listening via the World Wide Web and you would like to get that small package, you can contact us at the Department of Gender, 469-5521, extension 6750, or visit us at the GMBC building just across from the hospital upstairs. We will be certainly happy to help you with a small package. Included in the package are some brochures on budgeting, impulse shopping and spending, budget mistakes and how to fix them, reasons why we should save. Included also is a budgeting worksheet, so we have made it easy for you.
The presentation, which coincides with the observance of Financial Information Month, can be viewed in its entirety via Nevis Television Facebook page. And that's it for this edition of the Nevis Newscast. On behalf of all of us here at the Department of Information, I am Bronte Swanston Hendrickson. Thank you for viewing.